Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Big Robbie 1990, and I'm going to start playing some Heart of the Swarm. Hey, Kwanzi.
Armies will be shattered. Worlds will burn.
Yeah, it's a PC game. I'll explain everything after all the cutscenes.
Now at last, on this world, vengeance shall be mine. For I am the Queen of Blades.
Hi, Liam. Yeah, Ikwanzi, so, the StarCraft 2 games are on the computer, and I believe, if I remember correctly, you can pick up Wings of Liberty for free. I think the whole thing is free. Because Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void you're gonna have to buy. It's so iconic, that's why. I think it's because, like, the, old cowboy, well, the guy who played a cowboy that got shot, took so many takes to get the right, noise. So I think that might be why. But it's such a good scream. But yeah, like I said, if you want to play Wings of Liberty, I think it's free on Blizzard. I think.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visitor.
Open the door.
Good morning, Commander.
Junior.
Gentlemen, the test protocol will begin in 2 minutes.
Make the most of this test. It's your last one. Now give us a minute.
Very well.
We're getting out of here tonight, darling.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah. I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never gave up on you, Sarah. Don't you give up on us.
Test phase 2 commencing.
Alright, let's actually play the game now. Man,
What are you
6
hoping
minutes.
to get
Holy
out
crap.
of these tests, Valerian? I told you, I don't remember anything about being the Queen of Blades.
Yeah,
We
my
have to find
sister,
out how much of the Zerg mutagen is left in your system.
she definitely didn't
I
want to pass that
appreciate
one up.
your cooperation, Kerrigan.
She even told me that she enjoyed it more than she thought she would.
Cooperative people in a containment cell?
When we know it's safe, I'll unlock your door myself. Now, can you reach out with your mind? Do you sense it?
A drone? Are you really asking me to take control of a Zerg mind? Do you know what could happen?
All the test subjects are in a secure environment.
I like how Kerrigan disappears
Okay,
too.
the next step. See if you can order the drone to mutate into a hatchery.
Placement invalid. A hatchery is the central structure of a Zerg base. It spreads creep so that other structures can be built. The hatchery also produces lava, which you use to morph into more drones or other Zerg creatures.
Yeah, my sister's my best friend.
When you use lava, the hatchery will replenish them over time.
Okay, Kerrigan. I'm releasing more drones into the test chamber. See if you can order them to gather those resources.
But seriously though, man, she did not hesitate with that cake. Let's make this go faster.
You're doing well, Kerrigan. Can you morph more drones?
I need an overlord to morph anything else.
Do it then. One overlord shouldn't hurt.
The Zerg use overlords to generate more supply. Your current supply maximum is displayed in the upper right corner of the screen, along with how much supply you are currently using. If you do not have enough available supply, you will not be able to morph a unit.
Oh yeah, the eagle eye view? Well, I mean, I've always played
Excellent.
Command and
I
Conquer.
plan to stop here, but
games.
let's take this a little further. Try mutating a drone into a spawning pool.
I mean, so basically,
To mutate a Zerg structure, first select a drone by left-clicking.
so what first got me into these games were Command and Conquer because of my dad.
To mutate a Zerg structure, first select a drone by left-clicking.
So of course I got Command and Conquer Tiberium Sun Firestorm. I got Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. I got Covert Operations. I need to put these in order.
To mutate a Zerg structure,
I got the Covert
first
Operations
select a
from
drone
Command and
by
Conquer,
left-clicking.
the regular Command and Conquer. I have the entire Command and Conquer Red
Left-click
Alert.
Basic mutation on the command card.
I have Red Alert 2. I have the expansion pack, Yuri's Revenge. I have the first-person shooter Command & Conquer game,
Left
Renegade,
click, basic mutation
Command &
on the
Conquer
command
Generals. I got the expansion 0 Hour, Dark Colony, which is a rated M RTS game.
card. Left click, basic mutation
So,
on the command card.
Like, I really enjoy real-time strategy games, and I have my dad to blame for that.
Left click, basic mutation on the command card.
So, I mean, I still got my old games, still got new ones as well. They're in their cases, you know, discs and everything else.
Left click, basic mutation on the command card.
So yeah, like I said, I really like real-time strategy games. Hey, Abel. Yeah, on Origin, I
Left
have
click,
all of them.
basic mutation on the command card.
I have them
The
all on
spawning
Origin.
pool allows the hatchery to turn lava into zerglings.
You know this is going to end badly, right?
We have a controlled environment.
The spawning pool is finished. You should go down to the test chamber and inspect it.
I can see just fine from up here, thanks. I think that's all we need today, Kerrigan. Great work.
If you think that was great work, wait till you see this. I'll make some zerglings.
Additional overlords required.
Kerrigan, what are you doing?
Putting your controlled environment to the test.
You're a bird? Oh, I'm so glad I graduated from school, but I'm also trying to put myself back into school. That's actually more difficult than it sounds.
Stop! I didn't ask you to create zerglings!
Funny thing about Zerg, Valerian, they never do what you expect.
Shut down the experiment. Get sentry bots in there to sanitize those holding cells. Lock down on the sublevel and power up the Eradicator. Nothing gets out!
Maybe if I destroy your pretty Eradicator, you'll learn you can't control the Zerg.
Your forces are under attack.
I sense more Zerglings in holding pens. Valerian, you were very careless. Perhaps I'll free them too.
Containment breach. Zerg specimens free.
When I go back to school, I'm going to go
Evacuate the
for
scientists. Get
theater,
all
drama,
personnel
of
out
course,
there.
acting. I'm going to go for simulation gaming, coding, stuff like that. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be going to school for. And if I can ever get the time, I want to try to do culinary art school as well. In the meantime,
More
between
Zerglings.
takes,
Good.
You know.
I can use them.
I want to be a better cook.
Kerrigan, this is not a game!
It never is with the Zerg.
You know, I don't really like Sarah Kerrigan. I don't like her at all. She's cool as Queen of Blades, but she's too much of a stuck-up bee. I always loved how the Zerglings go in circles around it. They're like, I want a piece of that, I want a piece of that. Let me at it, let me at it, let me at it.
Zerg, run! Damn it! Get all personnel off that level!
No more personnel remain on sublevel.
It's all out of control.
Containment door closed. Automated gas defense activated.
That containment door won't open until I destroy those turrets. The door's open. Now to destroy the Eradicator.
Well, what I really want to do is I want to do acting first before I ever do the video game one. Because the video game is basically just like a side project, just like the culinary arts are. Sort of.
You have more Zerglings here. Well, they're mine now.
Your forces are under attack.
See, the first StarCraft is about you saving Sarah Kerrigan, which was the Queen of Blades. And then in Heart of the Swarm, what you're trying to do is you're trying to actually find out the reason why Sarah Kerrigan was chosen to be the Queen of Blades, this and that. So it kind of unravels her mystery about who she is, what she is, this and that. And then, like, the choices she's made as the Queen of Blade, and then the choices as she's making right now as the Psychic.
You've made your point, Kerrigan.
Not yet, I haven't. I'm still in your containment cell.
Eradicator activated.
Look at all of them.
Eradicator destroyed. Situation critical.
What?
The Zerg have overrun the sublevel. You're lucky no one was killed, Kerrigan.
Luck had nothing to do with it. And maybe now, you understand how dangerous the Zerg are. I'll send them back to their pens.
No. Basically, Zerglings are like the Space Marine infantry that you get for the Terran. They're like literally, like Zerglings are literally what can just overpower almost anything and everything. It's insane. Like, these little creeps are insane. Like, their movement speed's really high when they're, they have like initial movement speed of like 2.95. When they're on creep, it's like 4 or 5, and they get like a movement up, upgrade speed, and their movement speed's like, it seems like 9, and they're just like, they're literally like the Flash. They're super fast. They attack very quickly too. They're insane.
I heard about what happened with your friend Tychus. I'm sorry.
He made his choice. I made mine.
Maybe you should have let him kill me. I slaughtered millions as the Queen of Blades.
That wasn't you, Sarah. Leave the past behind, and let's focus on getting out of here. I'll suit up and meet you here in an hour.
Well, you have a supply limit.
That sounds good.
So if you get rid of all your drones, which mine the minerals, and Vespene gas, you have a supply limit of 200. So for every Zergling you create, you always get 2. So you can have 400 Zerglings out on the field.
Dominion forces in sectors 3, 4, and 6.
Sarah.
All personnel must evacuate.
This is Nova. Begin your sweep. Find Kerrigan.
Bravo team, acknowledge.
Oh, there were 2 people at the sides of the door right here, where Raynor right here is at, and that's what they killed. That's who they killed.
Sarah.
The killing will never stop until Minsk is dead. I'm going to make him pay.
That's enough of that. Get it together, darling.
Bravo team, come in. Right there, Bravo. All units to Sector 6. Go, go, go!
Sick.
We
Oh,
gotta
a
go.
Tweezy's, huh?
It's been a long time.
Like riding a bike.
It's so beautiful!
Yep. Like riding a bike.
Like, she was once a Zerg, dude, like, Queen of Blades, you know? It's like, she went from, like, human to, like, bug, and you, like, I don't know if, like, the whole bug thing's gone, but you pretty much kissed the bug. She is. She, in the first StarCraft, before she gets turned into the Queen of Blades, she's a very powerful psychic. That's also kind of the reason why, the Overmind of the Zerg in the first StarCraft, that's why they chose her. She is the embodiment of their freedom.
Kerrigan, I'm glad you're alive, but we're cut off from your location.
You'll see once more I play Heart of the Swarm and then
the
Legacy of the Void.
That will take you to Jim's ship.
Roger that, Junior. We can handle it.
Alright, so...
Ready for
let's
action.
do this.
Right. Covering ground.
See, Heart of the Swarm's kind of like an RPG type thing, but I mean,
Marauder
it's not
ahead.
at the same time.
I'll take him out with a kinetic blast.
Hostiles on the right.
Heading out.
Dominion insertion team. Help us take them out.
On the same page. Say again? Right.
Raynor, Kerrigan, this recovery terminal will heal you and restore some of your energy. Good luck. I'm getting at it.
Looks like this thing is all out of juice.
Those Marines are clustered pretty tight. I should be able to handle them all with crushing grip.
The way is clear. Move out.
Another wave of Dominion insertion teams incoming.
Look up! Where are the Umojans going?
Let them go their way. We'll go ours.
Heading out. I gotcha. Right. Work to be...
Like I got
Almost to the
squashed.
tram station.
You didn't get
It'll take
squished,
us
you
right
got
to the
squashed.
shuttle bay.
The corridor is blocked. You'll have to cut through the sublevel to reach the tram.
Work to be done. Right.
So just like in the first StarCraft,
Come in, Valerian.
well, StarCraft 2
The
Wings
main
of Liberty,
corridor is
you're gonna
blocked.
get like
Can
upgrade
you open
parts
side
of the
door
game.
A12?
Like you're gonna get like an upgrade where you can upgrade your Zerg to either leap up on cliffs or spawn additional Zerglings. So for every Zergling you make, you're gonna get 3 instead of the initial 2.
I can. Be ready, though. The Zerg specimens got loose in the attack.
Yes, I can sense them down there.
If I remember
I
right,
don't
Wings
think
of
I should
Liberty
control them
should
again.
be free on the Blizzard
I won't
.net.
ask you to do that.
So if you have a Blizzard
We'll handle
account, Wings, I believe
The
Wings
door
of
will
Liberty
open in
might
3,
be free.
2, 1.
Pushing ahead.
Too many Zerglings!
Heading out. I gotcha. On the same page.
So that it should
Work
be
to be
free.
done.
So if you want to give it a go, there you
Right.
go. You can play Skirmish and everything else to kind of help you understand, so you can just take your sweet time and do what you like.
Kerrigan, my forces have taken control of the security hub. We're putting this facility on lockdown. Make this easy on
Oh
everyone
yeah, speaking
and
since I'm
surrender
talking about
now.
all this, I just like everybody to know I am not going to give up my Blizzard account because I do not PvP.
What is it?
So I do apologize
Heading
if you
out.
do want to play along with me.
Pushing
I'm
ahead.
sorry, I'm
They're
not
trying
going
to
to do it.
trap us.
Come on, darling. We gotta make it through those doors.
Work to be done. Sweeping. Right.
It's Zerg, Z-E-R-G.
same
There's
page.
a G in there, sir.
Pushing ahead. Covering ground. Heading out. I got you. This reminds me of the old days.
My hair's got more gray in it.
And my hair's got more Zerg.
Right.
Sweeping. We made it. Work to be done. Heading out.
Keep moving. They're about to seal the area.
Sweeping. Right. Target identified. Heading out.
Yeah,
Right.
Zerg.
Sweeping. An
No,
Ultralisk.
messing around.
Let's
But
see
yeah,
how it
Zerg.
likes a kinetic blast.
I know probably you don't hear the
Covering
Z.
ground.
I mean the G.
Pushing ahead.
I meant G.
What is it?
Now I sound like an idiot.
On the same page.
It's a mess down here.
The Terran, which is
We've
what
been
Jim Raynor
through
is right
worse
here, the
together.
soldier. The Zerg, and then you have the Protoss.
Located Kerrigan and
Protoss are like these advanced celestial
Work to be done.
type guys. They're not really celestials. I just wanted to
Heading
say that
out.
to make them sound more fancy. 'Cause
Lord, woman.
that's pretty much what they are.
How many Zerglings did you make?
Yeah, I may have gone a little overboard. On the same page. Pushing ahead.
Destroy the debris. We gotta reach that door.
Heading out. I gotcha. Covering ground.
We made it.
Are you surprised?
Keep going. There's only one more door between you and the tram station.
Work to be done. Covering ground. Work to be done. I sense a lot of Dominion in the next room.
Looks like a rough
It's kind of
fight.
weird what like Blizzard
They have
really wanted to
caged
do
Zerg
with
in there.
StarCraft
We can
2.
use this
After they
console
made
to set
Wings
them
of
loose.
Liberty, they were like,
Or
we don't
we can
know
use it to
how
activate
we
the
want
gas
this to
defenses.
end. They actually ended the game. Oh, great. Now my share.
What the hell? Who opened the cages?
Now we've got the Zerg to deal with.
Still at even the odds. Let's go.
Covering ground. Sweeping. I gotcha.
When I play Legacy of the Void, you'll see what I'm talking
Hostiles
about.
engaging. Right. Work
It's
to
just
be
in the
done.
first one, StarCraft 2, Wings
Pushing
of Liberty.
ahead.
What I mean by first one, I mean like
Covering
Wings
ground.
of Liberty, but I really should stop saying that. In StarCraft 2,
We made it. The tram is about to leave.
the Terran,
Jim, we're in full retreat. I'm
Jim,
en route
what
to
they
the
just said, this
Hyperion.
guy right here in the blue army
Roger
suit,
that,
the guy
Valerian.
talking right now.
Hail us when you're on the bridge.
He was
Just
given
you
a
and
crystal
me now,
that
Jim.
had him see the
Let's
future where
move
like
out.
Amon like commanded and bred and fused like hybrids of Zerg and Protoss
Heading
together and
out.
just completely just like literally you know, the cosmos is infinite, right? You know, universes and
Dominion
everything
have
like that,
breached the
but
tunnel.
he destroys everything. So it's an infinite cycle of death. And so like
On the
Sarah
same
Kerrigan,
page.
like when she got killed during the prophecy,
Covering ground.
she was the key to like everyone's oh, I let the Zerg out. I had the option to do that. So Sarah Kerrigan's actually the key to everyone's survival.
Sweeping.
As
Heading
weird
out.
as that may sound.
I got.
The tram's picking up pace. Stay frosty, kids.
I gotcha. Pushing ahead. Work to be done. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. Right. On the same page. Work to be done. Covering ground. Work to be done.
Our allies are being attacked.
Pushing ahead.
Our allies
Heading out.
are being attacked.
Sweeping.
We're out of the labs. We're exposed out here until we reach the shuttle bay.
On the same page.
I want to know when this mission.
Covering ground. Heading out. Right. Sweeping.
Our allies are being attacked.
Heading out. I gotcha. Right. I gotcha. On the same page. I gotcha. Pushing ahead.
Our allies are being attacked.
Sweeping.
Our allies are being attacked.
Work to be done. I can see the bay. We're almost
Jim
there.
Raynor's from like Tennessee or something.
Right.
So they talk like
Covering
that.
ground.
You know, like Darlene.
A
You know,
siege tank. I can
Stuff
take
like
it
that.
out with a kinetic blast.
That's
Heading
basically
out.
how he talks. He's from the
Work
South,
to be done.
if I remember correctly.
Pushing ahead.
Well, he's a, you know, a Southerner type guy. He's like, yeehaw, you know, cowboy kind of style.
Sweeping.
The Dominion is deploying some kind of heavy mech in the shuttle bay.
I could be wrong, though.
Move out! We have to hold them off until the evacuation is complete.
Almost there. Let's follow these guys to the shuttle bay.
What is it? On the same page. Covering ground. Right. Heading out. I gotcha. On the same page. Sweeping.
It's alright.
I gotcha.
That's a big sea tank.
Archangel in position. I've got the shuttle bay secured. All Dominion forces, push forward.
Holy crap.
Jim, the Archangel is between us and your shuttle. Jim!
Damn it. Sarah, I'll find another way to you.
Well, you better hurry, or I'll kill this thing without you. This is Kerrigan.
Engaging the enemy.
Covering ground. Say again? Pushing ahead.
Target's locked. Drop the pods.
Gotcha. Heading out. Work to be done. On the same page.
You idiots.
Covering
Why
ground.
don't you move?
Heading out. This is a good time for a kinetic blast. Right. On the same page. Pushing ahead.
What you know what to say? If you shoot
Drop
the
pods
move, just
incoming.
decide. Well, I mean, they don't say that, but...
Covering ground. Work to be done. I gotcha. Pushing ahead. On the same page. Heading out. Right.
Oh, no, that's not a cliche. That's just an abbreviation of the word. Like, you know, like, instead of saying old, it'll be O-L. You know, like, good, you know, like the good old days, but they'll say the good old days.
Heading out. Pushing ahead.
Think of it like, it's basically, it's just slang.
Hurry up, Jim. I think another wave is incoming.
Sarah, I'm cut off. I can't get to your location. Take my ship and go.
We just found each other again. I am not leaving you behind.
Raynor, Kerrigan, I'm on the Hyperion. We're setting course for the rendezvous. What is your status?
Kerrigan is taking my dropship. I need extraction.
I understand, and I'm sending a team for you.
Do not screw this up, Valerian.
Kerrigan, I'll see you at the rendezvous. And I'm sorry I didn't listen to you sooner.
It's too late for apologies, Valerian. Jim, I'll take your ship. But if you get yourself killed, you're in huge trouble.
Yes'm. Noted.
Yes'm. Noted. R.I.P. Oh, we got him.
Jim, Dominion reinforcements are arriving. The Hyperion is taking heavy fire and my team can't reach you.
Roger that. Get the Hyperion to the rendezvous. I'll find another way off-world.
See you there.
Nova.
Well, well.
Are you sure about that?
Jim Raynor. If you'd helped me with my Tosh problem, I might have looked the other way while you got out. But you chose poorly.
All right, Blondie. Take your shot.
Someone's holding a grudge. I know, right? It gets you at every turn it can get.
Jim? Jim! Where's Jim?
We couldn't get him out.
Valerian. You left him behind!
Stand down! Let him go, Kerrigan. Valerian is helping us.
There is no us.
Well, they're dead.
IFF negative. Multiple hostiles inside the perimeter.
Scramble attack response squads 3 through 9. Hull breach, frame 7, deck 3. Defensive maneuver Delta 4. Prep all stations for jump.
No one is going anywhere until I see Jim.
Shields at 30. Failure imminent.
Dominion fleet, this is Hyperion. Cease fire. Crown Prince Valerian is aboard.
My father will sacrifice any piece on the chessboard to take the queen.
We have to jump now. We'll lead them away and circle back for Jim.
Decompression.
Sarah, we need to work together.
Do what you want. I'm going to find Jim.
What kind of father are you? Abandon and destroy your own son just to get to your goal. Guess y'all gonna die. Yep. See? Like you said, you all. So basically, you just said you all. See? It's just like good old days.
Kerrigan,
Oh, look
before
at that.
we jumped,
Oh, y'all.
Hyperion tracked multiple Dominion signatures headed down.
Right, shut up. Let's do this. See?
Scanning. Detecting Dominion forces and a Zerg hive cluster.
Yeah, there must be an old hive here. I'm more worried about the Dominion.
Ground team, this is Fleet. What is your status? Fleet, our base is set up and the track and pulse cannon is almost online. Roger that. Eliminate all stragglers as they warp to these coordinates. We'll return
In the first StarCraft game, Jim and Sarah Kerrigan fall in love, and then
coming.
Emperor Minx, the guy in the
course for the
StarCraft
Zerg
2
hive
Wings of
cluster.
Liberty that you're trying to
I need
overthrow
an army.
and demoralize. Minx left Sarah Kerrigan to die, and then the Overmind got a hold of her and turned her into the Queen of Blades. Like, I'm still gonna play StarCraft 1 in the future, but I want to wait a little bit more for that.
Who are you?
My queen, I am Nakjul, a brood mother. You created us to extend your control of the swarm. Have you returned to us?
I'm not your queen, and I haven't returned. But I need your brood to destroy the Terran cannon right now.
Most of my brood is with me. I can send them to you, but it will take time.
Then send them. When they arrive, we'll tear down that cannon before Jim gets here. Meanwhile, I'm going to prepare this hive for combat. The Dominion would have tracked my ship, and they'll be looking for me.
I like how they're all looking at her. Like 3 of those drones, like, have a...
Yeah, I hear you.
What do you call it? Okay, I don't really use
What is
Kerrigan,
it?
so I put her in the back. Keep her
Sweepy.
safe.
Okay. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. The first thing I need is a spawning pool.
Oh, look at
ahead.
that. She gains movement speed when she's on creep, too.
Covering ground.
Oh, that's... I didn't know that. I actually did not know that. See, the drones sacrifice themselves. Yes, they sacrifice themselves for your selfish needs.
Command, we've found Kerrigan. She's holed up in a Zerg base. We're going in. Send reinforcements.
The Dominion found us. They're going to hit us hard.
Your brood can harvest Vespene at maximum efficiency if you order 3 drones to the extractor.
Well, It's a sacrifice, but I had to do it. Oh, her voice? Yeah, you're gonna have to put up with it a lot. Kerrigan will, her voice will get like that later as well.
Arrived, they drove some of my brood into caves. They will rejoin us if we can kill the Terran soldiers guarding the cave entrances.
I remember spine crawlers. I can mutate them from drones. Heading out.
What's cool with the Zerg though is that their health regenerates even though they take damage because it's a living organism unit.
Say again?
So don't be like hesitant to
We require more minerals.
not use it. Ooh, a swarm queen?
This is Kerrigan. Yeah, I hear you. Sweeping. Right.
The stuff that they're on,
Heading out.
it's called creep.
On the
It's
same page.
what makes you need
Pushing ahead.
it's what you
Work
need
to
in
be
order
done.
for the Zerg to like
Covering
expand. See, it's at 98, it's at 100 health now. It regenerates. It's slow, but they regenerate. I'll show you what Queen does.
Safety's off. On the same page. This is Kerrigan.
So queens are very useful. They... I'm not able to talk at all. The queens are very useful. So what they can do is they can do a transfusion and they can spawn creep tumors. So that's... And they're invisible, so we'll put a creep tumor here. Oh yeah, Kerrigan. We'll take care of that. So, and then this creep right here extends outward. But I can't do what I want with the queen, so we'll just make it go underground. I don't need that.
There are more Zerglings in this cave, my queen.
Alright, so...
Pushing ahead.
I'm gonna build up a defense so I can leave. So I can't exactly, take damage.
Dominion approaching from the north. Say again?
All these feelings are gonna tear up my Zerglings like there's no tomorrow. Do I have an evolution chamber? Yes, I do. So the evolution chamber is what upgrades all of them.
Safety's
So you'll
off.
get like a... Oh, I can't access all everybody. It's like Nicole. Her name... Well, she said it earlier. I wasn't listening. It's pretty bad when you're not listening to a video game alien bug thing, I guess. So you can have a queen that uses rapid transfusion, so I probably should buy 3 more. And then after this spawns, I'm gonna have a massive amount of Zerglings.
Say again?
So I can keep a Zergling queen here. Well, I'm gonna put 2 of them here and then 2 of them here. See, look at all those beautiful little Zergs. Alright, so we're gonna make her come over here. We're gonna make her hold position so they don't move.
Ready for action.
Now look at my... See, this is how fast the Zerg are. They can get a huge amount of their armory up in no time. It's insane. I mean, you'll have players out there that can do it a lot faster than I can.
There is a large Dominion force on its way to the Hive cluster.
Alright, well, while I'm making more Zerglings, I'm gonna take what I have now.
Heading out. Sweeping.
There we go. Alright, now let's see. So the Zergling should have got an upgrade by now. Yeah. So now they deal 6 damage instead of 5.
What is it? Heading out.
Stand back up! Being attacked!
And because like the upgrades you get, of course, you can increase their damage. For Zergs, you can increase their damage. Okay, wait, hang on. Let me rephrase this. For all races, you can upgrade their armor, their weapons, strength, stuff like that.
For your queen.
I'll put you right there.
Say again?
The Hive cluster is under attack.
Covering ground.
I
Heading
like
out.
the fact that F2 doesn't select all her units.
I hear you.
Actually, very, very bothers me.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, Goliath, huh? Oh, you barely lived. Alright, so I'm gonna make a drone. Of course, I'm gonna make more Zerglings.
Spawn more overlords.
Say again?
Hey, where'd all my horses go? Get the evolution chamber. I'm researching ranged attacks, and then I'm researching
Heading out. Yeah, I hear you.
their armor.
This is Kerrigan. Work to be done. Pushing ahead. Say again?
The Dominion's base is
If I had like Hydralisks and a couple of other things, it'd probably be a lot easier.
To destroy it.
Fire here.
Mutation complete.
That's why I always put these things back here. I don't want
The
them anywhere
worms
near
are
sight.
tunneling to you right now. My brood will be there soon.
So okay, so what the queens will have, like the swarm queens right here, what they'll have is like larvae. You can shoot the larvae on the hives, and it produces more larvae for you. Hey, cat. How you doing? Yeah, her name is Noctool. There you go.
This is Kerrigan. Heading out. Right. Sweeping. Pushing ahead. I gotcha. Work to be done. Safety's off.
It's almost impossible to rescue
Covering
these
ground.
things. It's just
Heading out.
such a huge loss.
Under heavy fire
When's your
here.
armor gonna be finished upgraded?
This is Kerrigan.
That's what I want to know.
What is it? Safety's off. Covering ground. Ready for action.
Not enough energy.
Not enough energy.
Only a short time before my Nidus worms bring reinforcements.
I don't think I've ever been able to rescue these guys.
This is Kerrigan. Heading out.
I know you don't, or you know you don't. This is gonna be like Pikmin all over again. They're all gonna be violent and all gonna die.
Ready for action.
Why are you units so? Why is pathfinding so difficult for you guys? I do not understand that.
This is Kerrigan. On the same page. Say again? Covering ground. Yeah, I hear you.
So like I said, I can never get.
Right.
I'm not a good Zerg player.
Work to be done. Pushing ahead. Sweeping. Heading out.
My They are yours to command, my queen.
Perfect. Now let's get up to their base and destroy that cannon before Jim arrives.
See, I can't buy like Zerg Hydralisks or anything right now, which is actually my favorite unit.
This is Kerrigan.
If you wish to command all of your forces in battle, there is a way to control them all at once.
Oh, now you finally give me that option.
You have recovered part of the brood. Rise, my children.
Our forces are under attack.
Ready for action. Heading out. Yeah, I hear you.
There we go.
More of my Zerglings. The brood grows stronger.
Safety's off.
Now I can select
Pushing
all my
ahead.
units. So why wasn't I able to do so before?
Our forces are under attack.
I gotcha.
And I just led them all to their death. As soon as I got them all killed.
This is Kerrigan.
But yeah, when you can get a Zerg swarm army like this is pretty much what's gonna happen. It's a guarantee.
Ready for action. Safety's off. This is Kerrigan.
Yeah, like I said, wait till Kerrigan's voice changes.
Covering ground. Yeah, I hear you. Pushing it. Say again?
If you don't like Dr. Cool's voice, you're not gonna like hers.
What is it? Ready for action. On the same page. Sweep. Safety's off. Heading out.
This is truly what
This
a
is
real
Griffin.
nightmare is.
Safety's off. Heading out.
This is like Starship Troopers if you've ever seen that movie. But this is a lot scarier.
Yeah, I hear you. Work to be done.
I mean, you can complete the bonus objectives, but it kind of really doesn't exactly give you any special things, except for maybe like, you know, more troops or something, but I always try to do them the best of my ability.
Yeah, I hear you.
I know you hear me. I can hear you
Mineral
too.
field depleted.
Pushing ahead.
Under attack.
Hmm? Did another Nidus Swarm just pop up? Oh, yeah.
This is Kerrigan. Ready for action. Work to be done.
Zerg! Defend the cannon!
I have arrived. All of my brood is here to serve you.
Mineral field.
Like I said, if you ever seen Starship Troopers, this is
Ready
pretty
for
much what
action.
it's about.
This is Kerrigan.
Of course, I like to destroy everything because
Ready
I'm
for
just a
action.
mass murderer. That's what I like to do. Oh, Noctool's here in the fight.
Say again? Covering ground. Yeah, I hear you.
I know like the first 3 missions is kind of boring, but sooner or later it'll get better.
Work to be done.
I promise you it'll get better. Well, they're so fast. Like their weapon speed 0.7, that's literally 0.7 attacks per second. So that's basically 0.7 from 1. So the lower the number, the faster they attack. And there is an upgrade where the Zerglings can attack like 25% quicker.
Yes, the queen has returned. Kill the Terrans.
The Queen? You're right. I was slipping back into something that... I have to get out of here.
Because she's still connected with the Zerg.
We will await your return.
She's a bug. Oh yeah, because they're so fast, they hop around, they move really quick. Oh, I swear to God, dude, when you like see like the fully upgraded movement speed on creep, everything like that, their movement speed's gonna be like 9, and they're just gonna be like, they're literally gonna become like the Flash. They're so fast. Remember, they always move a lot faster on creep, so the more you can extend the creep, the better. But I never do that. I don't know why.
Jim, are you on this frequency? Jim, are you out there? I'm at the rendezvous. It's all clear here. I've been thinking about what you said. There's something dark in me, Jim. I need you. I need you to hear me right now.
It's my puppy!
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this news. Notorious rebel Jim Raynor was captured in a daring raid yesterday. He was briefly interrogated and summarily executed. Emperor Mengsk had this to say.
Proud Dominion citizens, at long last our nightmare is over. The lawless terrorist, James Raynor, is dead. With his death comes a new era of peace. The Protoss have retreated from our dominion, and the Zerg threat has been removed. Their swarm is shattered and leaderless. Soon, we will eradicate every last Zerg on Char. In short, we have won. Our peace and security is assured. Good night, my faithful subjects.
Navigation online. Destination Zerg space. Confirm.
Confirmed.
The name that she mentioned, Minx, she wants him dead. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna hunt him down. It's gonna be rabbit season. But in this space, because it's human versus human, it's gonna be Elmer Fudd season. Alright, so I gotta travel to different planets, that's right.
Intercepted Dominion transmissions indicate part of the swarm is on Char under the...
I'm gonna get some roach and some hydralisks, because they're You ever watch Looney Tunes where they're like pulling down like the posters, like rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, and then like the last one's like Elmer Fudd, and they look at him, he's like, uh-oh, we're going Elmer Fudd season.
Zerg organisms detected.
Hey Javier, welcome back.
They'll either accept me as their queen, or I'll start killing them one by one until they do. What are you?
I am Isha. Your Majesty used to store all her ideas, thoughts, and plans within me. Do you not remember?
Yes. I do remember you. More importantly, you remember me.
You are the Queen of Blades. I obey.
Perfect. Summon the swarm and prepare to move on Core Hall.
What? Do I look like a Moogle to you?
The swarm is
I'm
in
gonna eat you,
disarray
you furry little
and will not answer your call.
chipmunk squirrel.
Most Zerg on
thing.
Calder are under the command of Broodmother Nefash. She seeks to create her own swarm. While she lives, the swarm will be divided.
Not for long it won't. Take us down to the surface.
I thought it was gonna blow up too. Like I said, it's been a while. Dude, look at all this nastiness. Ooh, evolution pit. Isn't it beautiful?
What are you?
Abathur. Evolve swarm, spin strands and sequences. Served Overmind, then served Queen of Blades. Now serve you.
Good answer.
I am the Queen of Blades.
Different. Examining genetic strands. Queen of Blades was efficient, ancient Zerg qualities. Minor Terran influence. You, infected with more Terran matter.
She's kind of like a worm alien.
Poorly designed. Can improve. We'll give it back better.
Don't touch me.
Only focus is evolving the swarm. Seek perfection in all things. Work in evolution pit. Can review my work here. Many benefits to evolving swarm. Start with Zergling. Organism can be upgraded. 3 distinct mutations available. Once chosen, will activate sequences within creature. Improve combat potential. Mutation choice, not permanent. Can alter at any time.
That's broken. Gain 10, maximum life, and increase of 30%. Return an overload. See, look how fast they attack now. It's insane. Now look how fast they move. Look at that. I wasn't joking. Like, these Zerg are like stupid fast, but I always go with the turn overload, whatever.
Swarm suffering on this moon.
I thought you'd made my Zerg stronger than this.
Calder as cold as deep space. Other than Leviathan, no reason to specialize swarm for such cold.
Is that an excuse?
Wasteful to spin unnecessary adaptations. Complexity bad. Not needed before. Needed now. We'll look for local fauna. Essence useful for swarm adaptation.
Do it.
Alright, now we're going back. Mission, hatchery, conversation.
The scouts report that Nefash set up a hive on this plane, but abandoned it.
She moved.
Well, that's okay. We're just gonna go straight to the mission.
Nefash moved her brood into these ice valleys to fight the Protoss. It is unknown if she will join you willingly.
Hey, what? Where's my Hydralisk? Told you, man. Like, you don't mess with the Zerglings. Like, nothing can outrun the Zerglings. Like, it's... no.
This moon has pockets of intense cold, called flash freeze storms. One such storm is approaching. It will push temperatures down so fast that almost all thermal energy will be lost. The storm will pass quickly, but while it is here, your troops will be frozen in place.
I can sense indigenous creatures nearby. Their matriarchs have powerful essence, strong enough to help us adapt to this cold. Speak quickly. Get going.
See, now their attack speed is 0.46.
I have to find an Ursidon matriarch and get her essence. This world is mine. Let's get this over with.
This Zerg is feral. It is not under the control of any higher entity.
The swarm never rests. Another feral roach. Something is very wrong. Who asked you? Let's get this over with. What is it now?
Well, you can use energy.
Push ahead.
The flash freeze is near.
I just have to find an Ursidon matriarch. The swarm never rests.
The flash freeze has arrived. Your troops are frozen.
Yeah, thanks for telling me that at the last second.
Led by matriarch, strong essence. Once local essence assimilated, swarm will resist flash freeze.
And at cold, levels are cool.
Flash freeze storm is fading.
This world is mine. The swarm hungers.
But
out with it.
I prefer where it's
you have my
that.
attention.
Essence assimilated. Swarm resistant to flash freeze.
Sweet.
Excellent. And now I can sense Nefash's hive cluster nearby.
Injured roaches able to burrow, regain health.
The swarm hungers. Out with it.
Alright, now that they're immune to the cold.
Nefash's brood. The Protoss must have wiped them out. I'll awaken this hive cluster for the swarm.
The Protoss sense the awakening. They are aware of our presence.
The Queen of Blades. But what has happened to you? Frail and human.
Protoss. I wondered when you'd show yourselves.
We must inform Shakuras. They will send the Golden Armada. They will destroy you.
That's the Protoss.
Tell me the Protoss are out of range of Shakuras.
They are, my queen. However, the Protoss have silent spires that can amplify their psionic communication.
Then we destroy those spires before the Protoss can activate them.
Mine's Christmas.
Additional matriarch essence nearby. If collected, swarm can become more efficient in flash freeze.
I do like an efficient swarm. If I have a chance, I will hunt down some matriarchs.
By accomplishing these goals, you will grow more powerful. Your damage, energy, or life will immediately improve as your power level increases.
This is Dragon Ball Z,
Brave
guys.
Protoss, slow her down. Take the fight to her.
Protoss approaching the hive cluster. Flash freeze approaching. The Protoss will be vulnerable until it passes.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now.
That's what you guys get. I'm not done with my army, so we're just gonna keep it here. Roaches, spawning pool. Oh, I need an evolution chamber. Alright, take care, Kwanzi. Have a good day. Have a good night.
Flash freeze is passing.
Who asked you? Speak quickly. You have my attention.
Alright, let's upgrade the armor first before we do the weapons.
We require more minerals, spawn more overlords.
Out with it, yes? The swarm hungers.
Flash freeze storm approaching soon.
Push ahead.
Here. Here, Queenie.
We must place that on creep.
That's a long 5 seconds.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
Press our advantage. Destroy the Protoss. What is it now? Nothing stands in my way. Get going. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. This world, you have my attention.
You can spawn more overlords to increase your supply.
You can shut your mouth.
Speak quickly. Let's get this over with. There's not much time.
Mutation complete.
Nothing stands in my way. Get going. This world is mine.
The flash freeze is ending.
Push ahead. Get yes?
This game makes me into a rude human being.
Speak quickly.
Time grows short, Kerrigan. The Golden Armada will come for you!
Forces are under attack. The Hive cluster is under attack.
Flash freeze storm approaching soon.
This world is mine. Push ahead. Who asked you?
A flash freeze storm has hit.
The Protoss are defenseless. Attack now. Get going.
Mutation complete. Our forces are under attack.
Yes? Let's get this over with. Speak quickly. This world is mine. Who asked you? Get going. Push ahead. Let's get this over with. The swarm never rests. Nothing stands in my way.
Flash freeze ending. We should retreat until the next storm hits.
Get going.
My queen, completing bonus objectives will increase your power level.
Yes, I heard you the first time. I'm working on it.
Our forces are under attack. Mutation complete.
Flash freeze coming in soon. The flash freeze storms are getting shorter. It will be harder to take advantage of the storms.
Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time.
Matriarch essence useful. Visibility during flash freeze increased.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
You have my attention. The swarm never rests. What is it now? One down.
Even if you destroy our spires, we will get word to Shakuras.
Isha, drop a hatchery at this location. I need the swarm.
Flash freeze storm is fading.
Swarm hungers.
Ooh, so's my bladder.
Nothing stands in my...
I gotta go. That's always happening. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom. Where's the... Alright, I'm so sorry about that, as always, but you know, you gotta go, you gotta go.
There's not much time. The swarm never rests. Push ahead.
Oh wow, that was a fast hatchery, holy crap. And my voice.
Flash freeze storm approaching soon.
Get going.
The Protoss forces are now frozen.
The swarm hungers. There's not much time. You have my attention. This world is mine. Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in my way.
Matriarch essence assimilated. Swarm perfectly adapted to fight in flash freeze storms.
I feel stronger. Who asked you? Out with it.
The flash freeze is ending.
There's not much time. The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Let's get this over with. Nafash, I didn't have much hope of finding you alive at this point. The Protoss will pay many times over.
The hive cluster is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, if this gets destroyed, this is what's about to hatch. It's gonna be their downfall.
What is it now?
Or my downfall.
Get going.
Flash freeze coming in soon.
Yes? Speak quickly. This world is mine. The swarm hungers.
Flash freeze storm has arrived.
Our forces are under attack.
I need to take care of my base. What did I? No, I did not.
Who asked you? Push ahead. Out with it. You have my attention. Let's get this over with.
I need to sit back.
There's not much time.
Flash freeze now ending.
I didn't know there even
The
was a
swarm
flash
never
freeze.
rests. The swarm hungers.
We should wait for a flash freeze before attacking this heavily fortified location.
Get going.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Who asked you?
I want revenge.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes? This world is mine. Push ahead.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
The swarm hungers. What is it now? Speak quickly. This world is mine.
I love doing that.
In a few moments, there will be a flash freeze.
Mineral field depleted.
You have my attention.
The Protoss forces are now frozen.
The swarm hungers. Get going. Who asked you? Out with it. The swarm never rests.
Mineral field depleted.
Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead. This world is mine. There's not much time.
The flash freeze is ending.
swarm hungers. What is it now?
Mineral field depleted.
Out with it. Who asked you?
Try to get through my base now, jerk.
Speak quickly.
In a few moments, there will be a flash freeze.
Mineral field depleted.
Yes? The swarm never rests. Get going.
Flash freeze is here.
This world is mine. Who asked you? The swarm hungers.
Mineral field depleted. Vespene geyser exhausted.
Speak quickly.
Walk silently and carry a big stick.
The swarm
That's
never rests.
Literally what Kerrigan is.
There's not much time.
Flash freeze is passing.
Push ahead. What is it now? One more left.
It's no use, Kerrigan. Shakuras will destroy you.
Who asked you?
Mineral field depleted.
Yes? Out with it. The swarm hungers. You have my attention. Speak quickly. The swarm hungers. Speak quickly.
Find it really weird that Kerrigan
In a few moments, there will be a flash freeze.
burrow. She's a human. Makes no sense.
Let's get... What is it now? Who asked you?
Flash freeze.
Out with it. What is it now?
Vespene geyser exhausted.
They're being torn apart. They can probably see it through all the ice, but they are dying.
Out with it. Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. Push ahead.
Well, that was the end of that mission.
The spires have fallen! Retreat!
The Protoss expedition will be unable to contact Shakuras.
Now they have to deal with us.
Still surprised that happened. Looks like those guys are having trouble. I might give it another mission or two before I stop for the stream
We
for StarCraft 2.
captured a prisoner in the wastes and subdued her, my queen. She says she is a researcher.
I didn't order you to take prisoners.
Abathur requested it. He wants to dissect her.
What's the point? He won't be able to use Protoss genetic material.
He likes to try.
That's all that matters.
Actually, keep her alive for now. I might find a use for her.
My queen.
So this is what a roach really looks like, huh?
Failed experiments. Revert.
At least put them out of their misery first.
Wasted effort. Creatures will...
When you say things like that, Abathur, I almost remember you.
Anger product of adrenaline. Stress response. Imminent threat. No threat to you. No anger.
I'll be the judge of that.
Creepy.
We study this moon to see if its rotation can be altered, its climate improved. Do you understand? We are only colonists.
Yes. And if I let you live...
Kill thousands to save yourself.
I justify nothing. We're all...
When the...
Oh, stop. She was... Stop. Okay, jeez.
This is your personal chamber. From here, you can focus your neural pathways and alter your active abilities. As you grow in power, newer and stronger abilities will awaken. You can alter your active abilities here whenever you wish. The Protoss.
Yay, I can get my Hydralisk now. Woohoo!
The Protoss are preparing shuttles for launch.
A warp conduit. I sense millions of Protoss mines on the other side. Shakuras! If a single shuttle passes through, they can alert Shakuras to our presence.
Should we destroy it then?
No, they would detect that. Our only choice is to stop their shuttles from reaching the conduit. Nefash's Hydralisks. Abathur, assimilate their essence into the swarm.
Hydralisk reconstituted can morph from larva.
Yay.
I need more Hydralisks to destroy these shuttles.
There are 2 more right up there.
You have my attention.
We should morph more Hydralisks to destroy the enemy's flying units.
What is it now? The swarm never rests.
You can spawn more overlords to increase your supply.
And you can bite me.
My queen, the Protoss have launched a shuttle. It is en route to a warp conduit.
Not if I have anything to say about it. We will bring down that shuttle.
Unacceptable command. We require more minerals.
Who asked you? Yes? Out with it. Who asked you? Nothing stands in my way.
Alright, what am I able to do here?
There's not much time. Push ahead. Get going. Let's get this over with. Push ahead. Nothing stands in my way. Get going.
My queen, the Protoss were gathering biological samples and storing them in these stasis chambers.
We'll destroy the chambers and take the biomass if we can. What is it now?
Engage the hive directly. Our shuttles must break through.
You will never leave this ball of ice. Yes? There's not much time.
We require more Vespene gas. Our forces are under attack.
Hey Sam, what's up?
Yes?
I thought I told you guys to collect that.
The Protoss launched another shuttle. This one is accompanied by a fighter escort.
You cannot stop us all, Kerrigan.
Get going. Who asked you? Let's get this over with.
Where's that queen?
Your extractors require 3 drones to harvest Vespene at maximum efficiency.
Thank you for reminding me about the drone. I can do this now.
Spawn more overlords. Our forces are under attack.
Get going.
Our forces are under attack.
A Protoss shuttle has reached the warp conduit. It must be destroyed.
Large quantities of biomass. Good to have. Can use to improve swarm.
The Protoss are mobilizing an assault on our hive cluster.
They're gonna have a bad time doing so. I didn't realize it was so soon.
Speak quickly. The swarm never rests.
Ooh, road to the hyper.
Let's get this over with. Who asked you?
Warning, your forces are approaching the enemy's base. The Protoss have launched another shuttle. It is bearing towards an unknown location.
They're bringing more warp conduits online. I sense 2 more activating.
under attack.
Yes? You have my attention. Get going. Nothing stands in my way.
Yeah, that's right.
There's not much time. A shuttle reached the conduit. Destroy it now. The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with. This world is mine. What is it now?
Okay, so. Alright, good. See, I've just made. Just made 7. B and A. All right, now.
Mutation complete.
Overlords. All right, let's do this.
Nothing stands in my way. Let's get this over with.
The Protoss are launching shuttles from a new base.
Well, that makes things a little more complicated. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. This world is mine. Push ahead. Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, a secondary hatchery.
Who asked you? Get going. Nothing stands in my way. What is it now? The swarm hungers. Another chamber destroyed. What were the Protoss doing with all this biomass? There's not much time. Push ahead. Out with it. Let's get this over with. This world is mine.
Our forces are under attack.
Yes? This hive cluster now belongs to the swarm. Nothing stands in my way.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Oh, come on.
Let's get this over with.
Our forces are under attack.
The swarm hungers.
Complete.
Push ahead. You have my attention. Speak quickly.
Oh, I couldn't see uphill.
Nothing stands in my way. There's not much time. The swarm never rests. This world is mine. That's the last stasis chamber.
We'll examine biomass, consume, improve swarm.
The Protoss are launching 2 sets of shuttles. Tenacious bastards. Quickly. You have my attention. Yes? Push ahead.
Eventually.
Get going.
And soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave these guys right here, and then I'm gonna be working on those.
What is it now?
I am sensing a Protoss psionic matrix. Your forces are nearing the enemy's base.
Our forces are under attack.
A shuttle is beginning...
Yes? Let's get this over with. Push ahead. You have my attention. Get going. The swarm never rests. This world is mine.
Our forces are under attack.
I think 5 might work. Oh, wait. I can upgrade my lair? What? Oh, it's just this
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, this one's already a lair. Alright. Relax.
The swarm never rests. Get going.
Mineral field depleted.
Nothing stands in my way.
Are under attack.
The swarm hungers. There's not much time.
The Protoss have launched more shuttles.
One shuttle through the conduit, and you will feel the might of the Golden Armada.
But what if I don't want it?
Mineral field depleted.
Let's get this over with. Push ahead. The swarm never rests. There's not much time.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack.
A launch bay has been destroyed. The Protoss will be forced to launch their shuttles from the remaining bays.
Yes? Get going. You have my attention. What is it now?
Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted.
Out with it. What is it now? There's not much time. Let's get this over with. Get going. Nothing stands in my way. Push ahead. Who asked you? Let's get this over with. Nothing stands in. The swarm hungers. Out with it. There's not much time. Get going. Push ahead. What is it now? Yes?
Mineral field depleted.
Out with it.
The Protoss have launched more shuttles.
Unacceptable command. We are at mineral field. Our forces are under attack.
Speak quickly. There's not much time. Get going. Let's get this over.
Another Protoss launch bay has been destroyed.
Are under attack.
A shuttle...
Who asked you? Let's get this. You have my attention. Nothing stands in my way.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
Who asked you? The swarm never rests. Let's get this over with.
We must place that on creep.
Get going.
Our forces. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Out with it. Yes? This world is mine. Let's get this over with. Get going.
The Protoss have launched a mothership.
They must be using it to cloak shuttles. Nothing stands in my way.
Mineral field depleted.
Who asked you?
Mineral.
That's the last. The warp conduits are useless to them now.
You've done it, my queen. The Protoss threat is removed.
Nothing is done. Until they are all dead.
What achievement did I get? What? Shoot the messenger?
I feel my queen's hatred, burning like a star. But there is something underneath it I do not understand.
It's pain, Isha. Sometimes even my hatred can't shield me from memories.
Of an enemy who damaged you?
No. Memories of better times. Of a friend now lost.
He was your lover. Your lover.
You have grown stronger, my...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I hope you all enjoyed it.
New discovery. Large-scale improvement to Zergling sequences.
What kind of improvement?
Answer complex. Can branch evolution of fully evolved Zergling. Form 2 new strains.
Then add them to the swarm, Abathur.
Strains mutually exclusive. Will compete in sequence. One must be chosen. Other must be discarded.
Fine. Make some of each. I want to see them in action.
We'll set up tests for both. Initiate from Evolution Pit.
Alright, sorry guys, I wanted to hear that. Anyway, sorry. So take care, have a good one. I'll see you all next time for my future streams. Have a good night, take care, have a good day, good afternoon. Peace out. Goodbye.